Well, there is little Opal now. She is back. Let me go and find her and... Well, no, she'll come upstairs and then I'll just spoil her. I love spoiling her. She is such a cute little cat. And that personality it's just amazing. And I love treating her without the others knowing about it. So she can just enjoy it. Enzo is just walking around. Some people just stopped right over there. They're peeking through the gate just to get a glimpse of them. It's always nice to see them. But I have seen that Enzo doesn't really like strangers that much anymore. I don't know if it's just because he's getting a little older now, but he does not really like it when someone just shows up and approaches him. It's almost like he's a little shy or just cautious, I guess, and it can become a problem because lately he's been wanting to chase them away, and when he storms towards that fence, he looks really intimidating, and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to look as intimidating as possible so people will leave. I just think he has had enough of meeting strangers. I don't know if it is just a tiger thing, but I guess he also wants his privacy, and he does have a lot of privacy in the bushes over there when he's sleeping. No one is bothering him, but sometimes he just wants to take his walk in peace. So yeah, I'm starting to think that the days that people are coming to meet Enzo and just stand in front of him, yeah, I think it's numbered. So yeah, he just doesn't, doesn't appeal to him anymore. He does not like to be approached, maybe let's say 2 or 3 times a day. I've seen it gradually develop over the years, and I can't blame people to want to see him. I mean, that's a tiger, and he is an amazing tiger. So, and he's a famous tiger. So I guess people would just like to see him, and it is just difficult to negotiate with a tiger. There's no explanation that you can give him and tell him that this is why. Unfortunately, it's just how it is. But I do feel sorry for people who really want to see a tiger. I can see it on their faces. They've never seen them before. And let's face it, even I never saw a tiger up close like this before I had him. I saw tigers at the zoo, but it's like they are way on the other side. You just get a glimpse of them. You don't get to know what they are like or see an expression on the face or nothing. They are just too far from you. And when I got Enzo, I was pretty impressed, and I think people miss that. I think now at least we have videos on YouTube that you can see something like this. Before it wasn't possible. I found a book the other day that is just showing some pictures, and someone put a lot of effort in it, but they had to draw it because there was just nothing like a camera at that stage. So yeah, most of our information kind of got a little lost a couple of years ago, just because we didn't have stuff like these videos to go and watch. Now, you don't need to watch all my videos to get to know these tigers, but you have to know, or you have to watch a few of them to be able to distinguish between them and to realize the difference in personality that they have. So that is something that you can easily do today, and we just couldn't do it 20 years ago. It just wasn't possible. And we knew about tigers, but we didn't know tigers. Well, I'm pretty impressed, and I am glad that I have made all of these videos. And sometimes I get up in the morning and I think, what kind of a video am I going to make today? And it always turns out to have something new in it. And that is just amazing. After all of this time, still I am getting new information from these two boys every single day. And it is just great. It just shows me how complicated everything is. There's two ways you can look at it. There's a real complicated part, and then there's a real basic easy part. Most people live that easy part, and I think 90% of your life is that. And then there's a 10% that you actually specialize in, something you know a lot about. So yeah, I think this 10% that I'm talking about in my life, that's the tigers. And it just, the 10% is getting bigger, but not in the sense of approaching 11%, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it is just unexplainable. Oh, here is the cats, and there is little, let me just see which one is chasing who. Oh, it is Computer Cat being chased by Sissy over here. Here she is. Yeah, I actually find these cats a lot more difficult to control than the tigers, but I guess it's just because of that fence. And yeah, fence is a really important thing. People tend to get upset sometimes when they watch my videos. They say, you've got these tigers in a cage. Believe me, you want tigers in a cage. You do not want to be on the same side as a tiger. Well, at least not if they are as mature as this already. And yeah, rather, that's why we've got Fabrizio. He is just amazing. You don't need to put them in a cage, but then in the same breath, I would like to say, sometimes you need even a little cat like that in a cage, because they can be really vicious. And it's not like a dog like this, for instance, that you can just speak to and he understands. Look at Sagis over here. He is so easy. Yeah, this is just a random video, and I like to just say things that pop into my mind as I am making these videos, because it's the truth. And someone did say on my channel that they like watching my videos because they get to see the truth if you want to keep an animal like this. And I think it's really important, because it's easy for someone to make 5 videos through 10 years of time and give the wrong information. And I think it's really important that that does not happen, because it can be disastrous. And I've seen people who come to see the tigers and they think that they are going to take their child and put them on the back of the tiger and take photos. They've actually been, I can almost say, brainwashed in the last couple of years that that is a possibility. And I want to make it clear, that is not a possibility. That is the furthest from the truth. You never even consider that. It is not something that is possible. But I do understand that certain tigers or lions or any animal for that matter has been trained. And now if I say train, I do not mean that they were taught. They were in most cases beaten not to respond, so that they will listen. They will be too afraid to respond. And that is just wrong. these two boys, I've left them so that they can develop their own personality, but still give us an idea what it would be like to actually just spend time with an animal like this and to let them develop on their own while they are not threatened. Because it would have been easy, or I won't say easy, but to adapt a method to force a tiger to become what you wanted them to become. And that is also why I don't spend time inside with them, because they are really not huggable. Let's call it huggable. I've found so many people who have said, I just want to enter and go and give them a hug. That is not an option. And there's some people that has tried that in certain places in the world, and they have really had problems. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a video like this every now and then, maybe once every 3 months, just so that I know that it will be found someday by someone who thinks that, because it is really important for them to know that. But that's it for now. Well, I am going to say my goodbyes. I have to go and make sure that all the cats are also fed, so let me get going. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you get something from these videos. And like always, have a great day.